Hi guys, quick update on Ilysia's Kickstarter campaign. The upcoming cross-platform MMORPG is into its final 24 hours, and has reached more than double its goal. They've hit most of their stretch goals, so let's take a look at those. Additional starting races. Now you don't have to play as a human character. Here are some of the concept designs for the other races. Multi-rider mounts. Additional starting zones. A pet breeding system. A Battle Royale instance town. This is going to be awesome. Even if you don't want to participate in PvP yourself, this will be fun to watch. A mount breeding system. And the one I'm most excited about, full body tracking plus Einstein the cat. There are not enough games with full body tracking, and most of those don't have very good implementations, so this will be a nice option to have in Ilysia. Handsome Joe's prized pony. Airship and naval combat. A cool armor and weapon set and a dragon mount. I'm confident it will reach this goal as well, the PvP honor reward system. Who knows, maybe if it has a really strong finish, they can hit one or both of these remaining stretch goals as well. If not, they may still get added to the game at some point, but likely not by launch. Next, I'm going to highlight some of the tiers. First, if you just want to play the game as soon as possible, you could get the Alpha 1 tester, but then you'll probably miss playing the game while you wait for the final release, so I think you'd be better off getting the $75 tier, which was added recently, that grants all access, though it doesn't come with any of the Kickstarter rewards. Now, if you don't mind spending more in return for some cool rewards, my pick for the best value would be Skyland at $200, as this will let you choose from one of 12 distinct floating islands in the sky for your player home. These will not be available after the Kickstarter finishes, and will be located above the main starting town. If you want that reward, do check out the Cartographer tier first, which is the one I chose. It's currently fully subscribed, but on the last day it's not uncommon for some people to drop out last minute, freeing up a slot. If you get the Cartographer tier, and you pledge an extra $50, so $250 total, not only do you get the Cartographer tier, but you also get the Skyland player home, which is an awesome combination, because the Cartographer tier will let you work with the team to create a custom point of interest, such as a statue, memorial, or small landmark. Team 21 Studio has final say on design, so don't expect to put a McDonald's or a Coca-Cola vending machine in the game world. There are some other cool tiers you can check out for yourselves, but for any extremely wealthy viewers, I would direct you to their most premium tier, Trappings of Ilysian Royalty, for $5,000. This will let you walk around Ilysia dressed as royalty, with cloak, crown, and a scepter weapon. You will have a title of king or queen, and can work with the dev team to create a small keep as a unique player housing. Also note that anyone who pledges $300 or more automatically gets the Skyland player home as well. Now I'd like to give my thoughts on the lore of Ilysia. 300 years ago, having corrupted their own world, the Laginans travelled by portal to Ilysia. But a conflict ensued with the natives. They were pushed back to their homeworld, though a few of them remained. Now, the barrier has been lifted, and the Laginans have returned to Ilysia. So my interpretation of this. I think the lore is inspired by actual events. The 300 years may refer to the conflicts during the colonial period and American Revolution 3 centuries ago. In this context, the Native American Indians would be represented by the Native Ilysians. As someone who has some Native American Indian ancestry, I'm intrigued to know if the lore is indeed inspired by American history, and if so, how much of that will be alluded to in the game. I have another theory, though I'm less certain of this one, that Ilysia represents virtual reality itself, and that the first attempt to move to Ilysia 300 years ago represents the first attempt to bring virtual reality to consumers back in the 1990s. The people who were left behind in Ilysia may represent those people who continue to be VR enthusiasts even after that attempt failed, or maybe they represent the people who continue to use VR hardware professionally. The barrier being lifted may represent the barriers to consumer VR adoption that have recently been lifted, allowing us to enter the virtual world en masse. If you haven't backed Ilysia yet, consider clicking the link below and pledging support. Remember, the campaign will end later today. Thanks for watching, guys. I have some more videos planned that you won't want to miss, so make sure to subscribe or at least check back next week. Bye for now.